What is up, everybody? It's CJ Plays here, and I'm back with another Sims 3 speed build. And today I'm going to be building a house for my Nightmare Legacy family on Twitch. Now, a lot of y'all may already know that I do a Nightmare Legacy challenge on YouTube, but I'm also doing one on Twitch, and we're like really far ahead. Like, honestly, I beat the challenge like twice now. We're on like generation 22 or 23, I'm sorry. And yeah, so like a Nightmare Legacy, if you didn't know, is like a normal legacy challenge, but you're playing on short lifespan, so it just gets really hectic, and you try to get to like 10 generations of kids and stuff like that, and then technically you're done. Well, I've done that. And we're continuing the family, so like I said, we're on like generation like 22, so we've been playing on this for a while, almost a year now. So anyway, I recently started over with the new heir, and we moved to Woeford, which is like this like poverty-stricken like desert town. Like, it gives me Mad Max kind of vibes, like, I don't know, dystopian, just everyone is just struggling to stay alive. It gives me that vibe, so I kind of wanted our new house to reflect that. Now honestly, I didn't have enough money now at first I didn't honestly have enough money to actually build this house, but I ended up finding a Tiberium. I think we found like 2 Tiberium, I want to say, and I got it cut, and then like I was super happy because I was like, yes, now I can build a house. And then like Yum in my chat was like, technically no, CJ, because we talked about how you weren't going to actually like get any Tiberium cut in this series, and I was like, dag, you're right. So then someone was like, why don't we do a poll for it? And I did a poll, and majority ruled that I did sell at least 1 Tiberium. I sold like the cheapest one. It was like 34,000 simoleons, so it wasn't a whole lot of money though. It wasn't, well, a lot of money, but not like 70,000, you know. So I ended up selling it, and then there we go. We have a house. We have money for a house now. So I did build this on the same lot as what am I trying to say? I built this on the same lot that the family lives on. So yeah, you'll see that we're trying our best. So I do apologize. This house does use some custom content. I know I don't really like to use custom content in my speed builds because I like to share the homes that I make with y'all. And you know, I don't really know like all the time what I have and where it came from. I do know that the wallpaper, I want to say, I think some may have came with this world, because I know this world does have like CC when you download it. It's called Woeford. I'll leave a link down below. I've done a world overview video of this world if you want to get like a closer look at it. I think some might have came from that, and I want to say that some of the wallpapers might have came from that world I looked at a while ago called Fratters, which was that steampunk inspired world. Here we go. And I'll leave that world link down below as well. So it has to be from one of those packs, or I mean, it had to be from one of those worlds, honestly, y'all. So I mean, there you go. But like, honestly, I think that's like the only CC I really use is just like the wallpaper and the patterns for a lot of the objects in the game. So if you do download it and you don't have that, I'm guessing that it won't show up. I'm not really sure how CC works in The Sims 3 when like I don't know, like when you download stuff. Like, I know sometimes it comes with it, sometimes it doesn't. I don't really know how it works, so I'll leave it linked down below if y'all want this house for yourself. It is like a 3-story house, however only like 2 stories actually furnished. Like the top part of the house is unfurnished intentionally, because I am making this for my Twitch family, and we had a lot of money left over after I built the house. I think we had around like 14,000 simoleons or 19,000, somewhere in that range, and we had money to furnish the top, but I wanted to just leave it blank just so I can have something to do on Twitch. But yeah, like, oh, but I didn't even tell y'all. So I am a Twitch streamer. If this is your first video of you ever, what am I trying to say? If this is your first ever video that you're seeing of me, there we go. I am also a Twitch streamer as well as a YouTuber, obviously, and I am doing a Nightmare Legacy on Twitch. I've been a Twitch streamer since like December of 2020, so yeah, I've been streaming a lot consistently lately, and we've been having a lot of fun on Twitch. If you ever wanted to just drop by and say hello and just, I don't know, maybe get to know me on a more like, you know, like I guess not off camera, like a more like laid back atmosphere, check me out on Twitch, because literally, y'all, we chill, we talk about everything, and it's a really cool vibe. Like, I get suggestions from y'all all the time for like new mods and new stuff to try out in the game. And honestly, like, I think it was Gamer Bunny in my chat told me, or like had a suggestion anyway, that why don't I just build this house, because I was gonna build this house honestly off camera and just you know, just have it ready for like it to go to the next day. But someone was like, Gamer Bunny was like, why don't you just do a speed build and have it on your channel? And I was like, you know what, Gamer Bunny, you're right. That is content. Like, literally, y'all be giving me so many good content ideas. Like, honestly, too, I always talk about my Discord server, but I literally have a tab in the Discord server so y'all can give me, like, streaming or video ideas. So, literally, if you have some for me, because sometimes I don't get a chance to see every comment. Sometimes YouTube does delete comments. You know, it hasn't happened in a while, but sometimes it does happen. But if you ever want to, like, leave a suggestion, you could always do it in the comment section, like, you know, always. But you could also put it in Discord. That way, it'll be there forever. Well, I hope Discord doesn't delete anything, but otherwise it'll just be in there, and I can go back and just see it and stuff like that. So yeah. Now moving on to the inside of the house, I did kind of cut some of the floor plan out because I never really know how to do floor plans, y'all, in The Sims. Like, honestly, if you ever want to know how I used to build, like, I have this video on my channel from a while ago of me just going over like my old builds in The Sims 4. Like, literally, y'all, I've come a long way in terms of building. Okay, a long way. So, you may have noticed that I was getting stuff out of the household inventory. So a lot of the stuff in this house was stuff that we, like, fished out of the dumpster. Like, I saved everything, I saved as much as I could from the old house. So, like, we used a lot of the furniture over again. So, I do also want to point out that this house is not going to be, like, my stereotypical, like, nice suburban home that looks really put together and stuff like that. I mean, this house looks put together, but not in the way that you're thinking. It looks thrown together, honestly. Like, we have mismatched furniture, mismatched wallpaper. I think one of the only consistent things in the build is, like, the patterns on the windows, the doors, and the wood floors. I use free flooring because we could afford, like, nice flooring and stuff like that, but I kind of wanted to just kind of cheap out on some stuff because, again, this is for my Twitch family and we're not rich, okay? Everyone is struggling, and I kind of wanted us to have some money left over, if that makes sense. So there's that. But I think this house has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bedrooms if you count the nursery, and then there is like a little like office space that I made, and I didn't even know if the door could actually reach it, but it can because I play tested the house. So you could always turn that room with the office into another bedroom if you wanted to, and then you do have extra space at the top to add more stuff if you want. So yeah, but I kind of talked over the kitchen, huh? We're in the kitchen now, and the kitchen is on a diagonal, which is kind of annoying. I didn't really intend for that to be the case. I wanted this room to be the dining room, but then I was like, why don't I just make it the kitchen and just put a kitchen table in there and call it a day? So that's what I did. I had to buy like 2 more kitchen chairs for the table, so again, everything is mismatched. I did go back after the speed build and like recolored some of the objects, so it kind of looks a little bit better. So right now you'll just see like, white chairs and 1 brown chair, but it shows up in screenshots though. So like I always tell y'all to like stick around for screenshots after I do speed build videos, just so you can get a better idea of what the build will look like when you download it, because sometimes when I'm not recording or after I record, I play test and I find that things don't really fit right, or I don't really like the way that something looks and I change it around. So screenshots are usually like what I take before I like share it with y'all. So yeah, those are like the end all be all pretty much. Now moving on to this little hallway area, I noticed like after the speed build that this area in particular, like this hallway, was so empty, so I had to like put more stuff. So there's like an end table like where that the little playpen is. I ended up putting like an end table. I think I put the one from Supernatural, and I also put like a mirror that came with, I don't know what it came with. Was it Master Suite? It came with one of those packs. I don't know, y'all. I don't really like limit myself when I do like speed build stuff because nothing in this game is really not nothing. Some stuff in this game isn't properly tagged, like story content. Sometimes it'll be listed as like base game and vice versa. It's just a lot easier to just use anything. Like, listen, that's why I don't really use custom content. Like, I'll spare y'all that, okay? I mean, not in this build, but y'all know what I mean. But anyway, I did fiddle around with that playpen a bit. Did not know where I wanted it to go, but I did end up settling for it being in that corner, and it is functional. Your toddlers can be put in and taken out. I don't know how it works with 2 toddlers though, but yeah, if it doesn't work, you could just like move it, Like I said, y'all can always edit my houses any way you want to. I just ask that you don't try to claim it as your own. But honestly, even in that regard, can I really stop you? Like, honestly, it's not like I could take you to court for doing that. I just ask that you don't. Like, honestly, y'all, like, it's The Sims. I'm laid back with it, honestly. But yeah, so as you can see, everything is really just put together and thrown around, and it's just, I like the way it looks because, again, like, to me, it was better to just use the furniture that we already had versus me like selling it and then buying more and just, just having to like scramble around. So yeah, I mean, I know it might not look nice for YouTube, but honestly, if you look at the Twitch series, if you look at the streams on Twitch is what I'm trying to say, you'll know that we're struggling, and it's kind of fun to be poor in The Sims, or not even poor, like not to just have a lot of money in The Sims. It's kind of fun because your Sims are like struggling and you can like, strive towards a goal. Because in my last Nightmare Legacy, series on Twitch, the one before this one, we had so much money. We were in what world was that? Meadow Glen. We were in Meadow Glen, and we had so much money, y'all. Like, I built us a nice house that was really expensive. Like, we had money before the house. I built us a house. We was kind of like back down to being broke, but then we got like a whole lot of money not long after that. We owned so many properties in that world. We owned like a restaurant. We owned a family graveyard that was like a private place. We also owned a resort, and then we had like another house. Now with this, I don't really know. Like, the goal is to, have money, obviously, but right now we're kind of struggling. We're only, like, on, I think, the second generation. We're on the third generation of this new series, so we're on, I think this should be generation 23, I think, right? Yeah, I think on generation 23, I want to say. It's either 22 or 23. I have to go back and look. But yeah, so we're starting over. I'm going to try my best to get to 100 generations of the Nightmare Legacy. So if you ever want to come in and just say hello, or whatever, just do it. I'll leave my Twitch. What am I trying to say, y'all? I'll leave my Twitch link down below. Moving up to the upstairs, though, I didn't really know what I wanted to do in this little hallway area, so I put, like, a chair, and I also put, like, one of the little chairs that came with University. Again, that one looks kind of thrown together anyway. Looks like it's made out of, what is it, storage containers or something like that? Y'all, literally. My Speakable videos are unedited, so this is literally just me thinking and trying to come out with a coherent sentence. But anyway, moving on to this room. This room was going to be like a teen room, which I kind of intended for it to be like a teenager's room. We have a teenager in my household, but I think they're going to age up really, really soon, so we might not get use out of it right now. But otherwise, it's just like a little room. I kind of just wanted like 2 rooms up here. This reminds me of like an attic area, but technically it's not because like there's a floor above this. I guess that could be the attic, but whatever. So moving on, we have this room. So we had bunk beds from the last household. So I was like, why don't we just use those bunk beds and make this into like a really big kids room, just in case we have like a lot of kids or something. Like, again, this is for me and my family, but I'm also like trying to like make it so y'all could use it for your Sims family if you want to. You know what I mean? The house is very expensive. I think the house is like 40 something thousand simoleons. Unfurnished, oh no, furnished, I want to say. Unfurnished, I forgot. But yeah, this house is very expensive. Yeah, so I wanted to like fill up the space in this kids room because it was like really, really big. So I ended up using like that little like vanity set that came with the movie stuff. I made it kind of rusty looking. I also put like an activity table and a toy box in here. I put a desk but no computer because I'd imagine like the kids would probably want to do homework and maybe not get on the computer. So I put that, and I put a rug down. I think I used the one from Into the Future. Yeah, I used that one. And I forgot while I was building the house that I didn't recolor the bookshelf. I think that one came with seasons. So I had to go back after the recording and actually do it. So rest assured that the bookshelf is tore down looking, okay? I also kind of felt bad because I didn't put the chair. I think there's a chair that comes with movie stuff that kind of fits in with the that vanity set, but when I went to go place it down, it was like 900 simoleons, and I'm like, listen, no, no, I'm not gonna, even though we can't afford it, I'm not buying it because we're gonna be broke if that's the case. So I was like, you know what, we'll just say they fished out of the dumpster again. Most of the furniture in the house was fished literally out of the dumpster, and yeah, so we're just gonna say that. I did end up putting like one of the tables that came with Katy Perry sweet treats, the little peppermint one. I ended up putting that, and I was gonna put like a little music player on it, but I didn't really like none of them would either fit, or I didn't like how they fit up there, so I ended up taking it down and putting like a fishbowl. Maybe your Sims family have a fishbowl. Like, again, Woeford is pretty much in the desert, but there is like a fishing spot in the world, so you can always fish if you needed to, and maybe they have a fish or something, I don't know. But that's pretty much it for the inside of the house, y'all. Again, it's very thrown together. There is, like, again, a nursery room. You have, like, plenty of bedrooms, plenty of space. There's even, like, more potential room upstairs, like, in the attic. I would have to, like, fiddle around with the staircase to actually see how that could work. I might have to, like, move some stuff around, but it's more extra space upstairs if you want to use it. So I'd imagine my family will probably use it. This might not even be my last, like, household for the family, so I might build another one in the future. You never really know. But anyway, y'all, that's pretty much it. You will see some other stuff, like, not in the screenshots though, but you'll see some other stuff, like, maybe, like, as you're looking around the speed build, we do have a garden that's kind of, like, roped off, and then we also have, like, a horse stable because we have a horse, so there's that. So if you did see it, or see, like, 2 seconds of it, that's what it was. I guess it will come with the house, I guess, technically, so now you have a garden if you need it, and a gym cutting machine, and 2 lounge chairs, and some flamingos. Yeah, we got that. Now, as for landscaping, I didn't really do a lot of it because we are in the desert, so I think those bushes came with Into the Future, or they came with some pack. They were like the ones that look kind of yellowy, so I used those, and I also used the trees that came with this whirl. I thought they're like retextured or like redone trees from Into the Future, but they fit right perfectly in this whirl. I think they came with this whirl, I want to say. So yeah, I think they're Joshua trees, maybe. I'm not really for sure. But anyway, y'all, that is pretty much all I have for this speed build. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like, comment something down below. Follow me on Twitch if you want to see some of this series, or I'm doing like other games on Twitch now too. So I've been playing Roblox recently, and we've been having a lot of fun with that. I play with y'all, honestly, so like if you have a Roblox account and you want to play with me, jump into the Discord. I mean, well, you can jump to the Discord, but also you can jump into the streams and add me, and we can play together. I play Outlaster, which is like a survivor game, like the TV show on CBS, and y'all, literally, I came to like the final 3, and I lost. But it was a lot of fun though. So anyway, y'all, that is all that I have for this one. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, thanks for watching, and please stick around for screenshots because, you know, you get to see how the house looks as the final result, you know. Anyway, y'all, that's all I have for this one. I will leave this link down below, and bye, thanks for watching.